with the cybersecurity laws that are coming into the country, it won't just be the political parties. It's now every Zambian who is going to feel the impact, the negative impact of these laws. So,
welcome to Zambia Today Television, where stories unfold. Today, the Socialist Party is sounding the alarm over Zambia's newly enacted cybersecurity law, warning that it poses a grave threat to freedom of expression and the democratic space in the country.
With the cybersecurity laws that are coming into the country, it won't just be the political parties. It's now every Zambian who is going to feel the impact.
Speaking during a press briefing, Socialist Party Secretary General, Dr. Cosmas Musumali, said the law is not aimed at enhancing cybersecurity, as claimed by government officials, but rather at consolidating political power and silencing citizens.
The Zambia police force, as it stands today, you are giving them that act, and they become the law enforcers. This is a disaster. Opposition political parties and leaders, journalists, bloggers, will end up in Zambia. This is bad. This should not be allowed. So what are our steps? First, we have to stop this. Let's find ways to contest this act and the implementation of this act. Let's find ways to stop the amendments to the Constitution, because all these hang together. The Cyber Security Crime Act, the amendments to the Constitution, they are all moving in one direction. This is about consolidation of power. This is about ganging Zambian society from expressing itself. Let's stop it. That's the primary task that we have today. The Socialist Party cannot do it alone. So the Socialist Party is working day and night to ensure that we help to unite all political parties, all opposition political parties.
In his statement, Dr. Musumali warned that the new law will see journalists, bloggers, activists, and opposition leaders potentially ending up behind bars simply for exercising their right to free speech.
The damage that is being done does not just affect the political parties. It affects everyone. We are eroding, or they are eroding, the moral fabric of Zambian society. They are eroding the cohesion of this society. They are eroding what a state ought to be. And when the state is eroded, the organs of the state are eroded, people lose trust in what the state can do. Then how do you organize society? Because a state is there to help us organize ourselves. The damage to the state is a betrayal to the very project that we call Zambia. And that's why the Socialist Party is very concerned about this. It's a duty of every Zambian today to stand up and say, we will not allow this. This is no longer the time to remain on top of the wall or somewhere and be a spectator. That time is gone. I also understand that when you have dictatorship coming up, at times it can look subtle. They are talking about cyber, and who understands what cyber is? People think, oh, it's just one of those things. They are talking about the lacunas in the Constitution. And people think, okay, yeah, so maybe there are weaknesses in the Constitution. And of course there are weaknesses in the Constitution. And they are going to do it as quickly as they can. So all these things sound as if it's not a question of life and death. But they are a question of life and death. Because when you remove the trust in the state, when you make a country ungovernable, when you have repression where people can't cough, they can't talk, what happens? when a human being is not able to express themselves, when people feel they live in a society that doesn't give them space to move around, I think there's a Nyanja word called chifukushi. Kumankala chifukushi. And that chifukushi, sooner or later, is going to explode.
So you feel that you are being dictated as a Socialist Party?
Not just Socialist Party, it's Zambian society that's being dictated. So Socialist Party, yes. I've explained, for example, the trouble we have gone through. How difficult it is to organize an opposition political party, even to run, just to run your business, to run your affairs, is extremely difficult under the UPND government. So, but at the same time, the Socialist Party is not divorced from the Zambian people. The Socialist Party has got members, and those members fear repression. Those members have got children, have got relatives, and they speak to the children, they speak to their relatives of how oppressive the current government is. And what we are saying is that with the cybersecurity laws that are coming into the country, it won't just be the political parties, it's now every Zambian who is going to feel the impact, the negative impact of these laws. I would say excellent, fantastic actually. It's a learning process. And I would say we have been going in this with very open minds, because we don't have options. This is the only way to go. And I should also be honest to say, this idea was not just coming from us as a Socialist Party. This idea was being brought to us by the people that we interact with. You jump on a minibus, that's a discussion. People are telling us, you can't do this alone. You have to work with others. You go in the market, you say, I'm from the Socialist Party. Oh, it's a party member. Says, yeah, you are doing okay, but you know what? Work together. We want to see you working together. So that has been the cry of most people. They want to see a unified opposition political voice. We have listened to that, and we are engaging all other political parties, and the response has been, actually, I would say, fantastic.
But critics warn that the law's broad and vague language leaves it dangerously open to abuse. As debate over the controversial law intensifies, many Zambians are bracing for what could become a pivotal legal and political battle, one that will shape the country's democratic future.
Where our people go through for weeks, and the long course takes about 21 days. And we believe that we can't run a party. We can't.
Stay tuned to Zambia Today Television, where stories unfold.
Ideology cannot just be limited to the members. We also have to share our program with the masses. But we are not getting that platform. That platform is closed for us.